Okay guys, we're here to do a really awesome video, and I think I finally found a camera stand that's actually going to be able to work correctly. So I occasionally do videos where I review like TV shows and movies and other stuff. And my kitty is here too. So we're here to do a real fast little discussion. So I was going through my collection and I was realizing that there's a lot of stuff I have not really done regarding reviewing. So this is my favorite Mariah Carey album. This has Honey and all of her hits from 1998 through 1999 on it. It's actually still in the plastic wrap. It's never been opened, so it's got to be worth something, honestly. Here is another Shania Twain album that I really enjoy. It's her greatest hits collection. There are 19 tracks, so basically all her hits from the 90s and early 2000s. This is my favorite Cyndi Lauper album. This has I Drive All Night, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, True Colors. Basically every single hit that she had is on here. This is the re-released Baby One More Time that has the bonus track on it, and I'll show you the back of it for the Britney Spears album. This has 2 bonus tracks on it, and you could actually only get that on their website. This is the Christina Aguilera, the Dirty album, and this has like Beautiful on it, Fighter, obviously Dirty, all of her 2000 hits. And this is the Britney Spears album that has Stronger on it and a bunch of other hits. The case is kind of in bad condition, but other than that it plays, so that's good. This is probably the best Britney Spears album, honestly. This has Oops, I Did It Again, the first version of Stronger, Lucky, a bunch of her other songs that were real popular. But this is an original copy, actually. This right here, guys, is the Prince Greatest Hits collection, and I'll show the back right there. Now this is the first edition. This is not the re-release one. This is not the digital remastered one, but still, it's a good album. Here is also a very good album, the Belinda Carlisle album that has Mad About You, Heaven is a Place on Earth. All her hits are basically on here. This is a really good album. This I do not have the original case for, but this is the Jessica Simpson album that has Public Affair and a bunch of her other hits on it. Again, I'm a huge Jessica Simpson fan anyways. I think that she has a great voice. This is an artist that I think never got enough respect, honestly, in the 90s. And Sophie B. Hawkins. Now, all her songs were very controversial at the time, but I feel like she was another artist who was misunderstood, and she was just a really talented guitar player too. So after that, we're going to review a movie that I really didn't give a whole lot of props to, because I had to watch it several times, but this is the Bewitched movie with Nicole Kidman and Will Ferrell. Now, I think the reason why I gave it a bad review before was because I couldn't get into it, but I actually had an opportunity to watch the entire thing. Sorry, my allergies are just going bonkers. The next one that I want to suggest for any Will Ferrell fan is Anchorman. Now, also, Christina Applegate is also in this movie from Married with Children, and a lot of other famous comedians are in this, so actually it's a good movie. The next one that we're going to be reviewing is the movie Old School with Vince Vaughn and Will Ferrell. Luke Wilson. This is probably one of the best comedy movies ever made, in my honest opinion. So, after that, Talladega Nights. Talladega Nights, it took me, again, a while to get into this movie because I didn't really know what to expect. But, thumbs up, it's pretty good. Okay, we have some more albums to review, and then we'll be out of here. This is actually the singles collection of the Cyndi Lauper collection. So all her hits are on here, plus 2 songs that were never ever heard in the United States. Crazy, Sexy, Cool, the TLC album that has Waterfalls and all their hits on it. I love this album. I listen to it every single day practically. Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle. This is the entire album plus the bonus track that was on the Mulan soundtrack in 1999. The next album is the Sheryl Crow Greatest Hits collection. So this has, from her first 3 albums, all her hits are on this album. So like, counting here, 17 tracks are on here. The next album is the Natalie Imbruglia album that has Torn, Smoke, and a bunch of her other hits on here that were real popular in 1997. This is the best Dave Matthews Band album ever produced, in my honest opinion. It's got Crash Into Me, Too Much, and a bunch of their other hits. But now some people would disagree with me and they would say, hey, like, that's not really their best album. I disagree. I think their first 2 albums are probably the best ones. So there's your review video, guys. We did some music, we did some movies. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta eat something. I'm kind of hungry, so much love.